Well, happy 4th of July. I'm standing here in Island Grove Arena where this time of the year is usually packed. And it's sad and we miss all of you. But know that behind the scenes we're working hard and we're going to come back next year bigger and better than ever.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Happy 4th of July.
Hope everyone's staying safe.
Happy Independence Day, everyone.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy 4th of July.
Greetings and welcome to the first ever Greeley Stampede Shoebox Parade. I'm Tanner Schwint with 1310 KFK, and I am excited to be with you and joined by the lovely Miss Rodeo, Colorado, Haley Frederickson.
Hi everyone, just like Tanner said, my name is Haley Frederickson. I am Miss Rodeo, Colorado. I am so excited to be here today. Our community has worked so hard to put these floats together, and I just can't wait to kick off the Shoebox Parade.
That makes two of us. Of course, we wish we were joining you in person. Things a little bit different this year, but we will be back together soon enough. But let's get this thing kicked off. Let's get it started right with a message from City Manager Roy Otto.
So folks, this is Roy Otto, Greeley City Manager. It's now July 4th, and it's time for the Greeley Independence Stampede Parade, one of the biggest events every single year in Greeley, Colorado. We got horses, we got what horses do, and then we got street cleaners that come behind. Oh shoot, this year because of coronavirus, we can't have a real parade, but we're gonna have a shoebox parade. I hope you enjoy this, because this is to celebrate the United States independence. This is to celebrate the sacrifice of our men and women who have served our country, but there's also a time to celebrate us coming together to address the concerns of the coronavirus, issues of racism that we're facing. Folks, we got brighter days ahead. Let's enjoy by this Shoebox Parade. Having a great time, again, on the 4th of July in Greeley, Colorado.
Thank you, Roy. It sure is going to be a good time. Can you hear that, Tanner?
I sure can, Haley. What is it?
You know what? I think the Longhorns are approaching the start, so it is time to kick off the Shoebox Parade.
Let the Shoebox Parade begin! Yahoo! I absolutely do, Haley. It's one of my favorite parts of the parade every single year. But now I want to introduce our Parade Street correspondent, Nick Kinney. He's the executive director at the Greeley Philharmonic Orchestra. He was also named the Greeley Chamber of Commerce Ambassador of the Year. Nick, how are you doing, man?
Hi, Haley and Tanner. I'm doing fantastically, and I'm ready for a parade. Fun fact about those Longhorns we saw, they live at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum and come out every year for the Stampede. Each one was hand-painted to model actual Longhorns from the Independence Day Parade. Isn't that right, Bucky? Wait a minute, where's Bucky? Bucky! Well, I'll find him later. For now, please enjoy this performance from the Northern Colorado Academy of Dance Arts.
You can find us at 980 37th Avenue Court, Greeley, Colorado. Sign up at ncadancearts.com. Can't wait wait to see you.
I love those dancers. Are you much of a dancer, Tanner?
You know, I've been known to bust a move every once in a while. Probably not great, but it doesn't hold a candle compared to what you do, right? That's what I'm talking about. I know that people would much rather watch these community floats, though, than to see me try and dance.
Well then, let's give our audience what they want and let's kick off the Shoebox Parade with our first floats.
This first float is Healthcare Heroes, submitted by Banner Health.
This float was inspired by an art piece drawn by Northridge High School teacher Jacob Carranza. Nurses and healthcare workers are nurtured and grown, and right now the world is seeing how dedicated and important these individuals are. Thank you to all the healthcare workers for your inspiring dedication and for all that you do.
Couldn't have said that any better myself, Haley. This float is made with feathers, tissue paper for the grass, as you can see, Banner Health flowers, and sticks for the earth. Very well done. I like this float a lot.
Yes, and I couldn't agree more with Banner Health. Thank you for all our nurses and healthcare workers for all that you've been doing for us during these troubling times.
This next float is a ride to a teddy bear picnic, submitted by Marilyn B. from Greeley. She says, I have lots of bears and patriotic memorabilia, so I decided, why not merge them together? She also goes on to say the oldest bear is celebrating his 108th 4th of July celebration. He has survived the Spanish flu, the present pandemic of COVID-19, and the teeth of one naughty puppy. Other bears include a Beatty bear from Beatty's department store in Scotland, a John Elway bear, a Dayspring bear, and a Scottish bear with Gordon Tartan.
Now moving on to the Greeley Stampede 8-second ride, submitted by Taylor from Laramie, Wyoming.
She says, I have always loved attending the Greeley Stampede. I have very great memories of all the events, and especially the bull riding. Don't we all, Taylor?
And it's been made with bull and rider, popsicle sticks, dirt, wrapping paper, magazine people, and American flags. I truly think this float represents the true spirit of the Greeley Stampede. Would you agree, Tanner?
I do completely. I love it. Bull riding it draws thousands upon thousands of people. Very well depicted in this float. Let's move on now. This one entitled Honoring Women of STEM, submitted by Danny, 15 years old, and Paloma, 17, from Greeley, Colorado.
They wanted to honor and acknowledge women in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and their great accomplishments they have provided for our world.
Now, this float does include a tribute to Krista McAuliffe, the first teacher to board a NASA shuttle, so a nice little inclusion on this float.
And it's been made with Legos, paint, paper mache, and glue, and I think this is a great representation of the STEM program, especially getting women involved in this program.
Couldn't have said it better. Let's move on now. What a wonderful float. I love the name on this one. Submitted by Katie W. from Greeley, Colorado as well.
And this float was inspired by the rodeo, which I think is a great thing to be inspired by. But she also wanted it to be patriotic, so I added a flag. The float is meaningful because my grandpa is a veteran and was also a bull rider in the rodeo when he was younger. So a great contribution to her grandpa.
Yeah, especially when you can see some of these floats, they've got personal meaning behind it.
Very creative with this float, and I do believe it represents the rodeo with a little bit of a patriotic twist.
Yeah, well done. I will say, even after the first category, Haley, I don't think there is any way that I could do any of these floats. Very well done.
I agree with you there.
The Greeley Stampede is proud to partner with amazing sponsors that help us put on events like the Shoebox Parade. We have several awards to announce throughout the parade thanks to our sponsors. The first being Celebrating Our Heroes of the Front Lines Award, brought to us by Banner Health. Now, where is Bucky?
Happy 4th of July. My name is Hoyt Scaveland, CEO of North Colorado Medical Center. Thank you for choosing us for your health care. We are proud sponsors of this year's Celebrating Our Heroes in the Front Lines Award. Here is this year's winner.
And the winner is
Tomorrow's Heroes, submitted by the Berry and Garcia families from Greeley, Colorado.
This is to honor and thank those whose jobs and careers are challenging yet rewarding and sometimes require personal sacrifice, real-life heroes. That's what we're talking about. And tomorrow's Heroes Float features Zoe, age 5, dressed as a nurse, Shaylee, age 8, as a firefighter, Carter, age 2, as military personnel, and Jax, the 3-year-old, as a police officer. It says hand-cut photos and clip art of the kids, wooden crate with straw, handwritten wooden banner, toy superheroes, Grandma's 4th of July decorations, and it's all pulled by a vintage pickup driven by, well, who better than Spider-Man and Hulk, with Captain America following behind. This goes all over the place, but man, what a representation. Very deserving winner.
And congratulations to this winner.
Hi, I'm Senior Airman Sean Popeil from Fort Collins, Colorado, deployed in Southwest Asia. I just wanted to wish everyone back home a happy 4th of July.
Well, Haley, it looks like we've got some more floats headed our way. Let's go to this. The next series of floats were submitted by the Marcio family from Windsor, Colorado. Starting first with Be Happy. This is Evelyn, age 5. I love the bees everywhere on that. Well done. I couldn't have done that even at where I'm at now. So a 5-year-old doing that, very impressive.
Makes me happy.
Absolutely. Then the next one that we have up is Best Day of My Life from Colin. He is age 9. He's got a plethora of things up there all over the place. Very well done, Colin. And the final one is Supercars by Owen. He is age 7. This one I like a lot because it's just straightforward. Here are some cool cars with American flags and some Legos thrown in. These were made with action figures, scrapbook paper, Lego heads, flags, toys, glue and tape, cups, and a few creative minds. Well done.
Very creative minds here. And the parents got in on the fun as well. With this float, they called the national anthem, and it is also created by the Marcio family, Stephen and Mary Marcio. They were inspired by celebrating every state in the nation. Features a band playing patriotic music as they roll down the parade route. The Marcios say that the band is able to take requests that they made in time for the parade.
I like that one a lot, representative of everybody. Of course, we're celebrating here in Colorado, but I love the inclusion on that one. Okay, let's go to this next float. It's Wing Processional, and of course, no doubt about it, submitted by Wing Shack.
This mouth-watering float was made with construction paper, glue, decorative feathers, and a hand-carved wooden chicken. And Wing Shack is a proud sponsor of the Greeley Stampede, and they can be found in Greeley, Windsor, Loveland, Fort Collins, Longmont, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. This float is sure making me hungry for some chicken.
I was gonna say, I wish they'd be throwing the chicken out there. You know, they throw the candy out there. Why not chicken wings? I'm not sure why they're doing that, or why they're not doing it, actually. But let's get on to this next one here. The Stampede Troop, submitted by the Stampede Troop from Greeley, Colorado.
The Stampede Troop has been providing excellence in community theater since 1974. This float features cutouts of characters from some of the Stampede Troop's recent shows, including Shrek the Musical, Guys and Dolls, Frozen Jr., and their award-winning production of The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Another great display of floats, but I tell you what, Haley, let's send it back to Nick and see if he's had any luck in finding Bucky.
No luck yet. He's got to be around here somewhere. I didn't think he could hide so well. While I keep searching for him, enjoy this special performance from Tyler Walker.
There goes my heart, racing as you walk into the room, making my mind all kinds of crazy, making all my screws come loose. I've learned to play with fire. For a while it didn't leave me burned, but after walking the wire, the flame had gone and done its worst. 'Cause I don't need sunshine, I don't need warmth, just need to think about you no more. So bring on the darkness, bring on the black. Let the day without you knock me flat on my back. Only peace I can get. 'Cause if I make it to sunset, once again I'll delete your number. I Looked as if I dreamt you up, but all I can see now, cold reminders of your chance to give me up. I even gave you my best song, watched you sing every word by heart. But now when it comes on, I wanna fall a little more apart. 'Cause I don't need sunshine, I don't need warmth, just need to think about you no more. So bring on the darkness, bring on the black. Let the day without you knock me flat on my back. The only thing I can get is if I make it to sunset. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Taylor Marvin on the guitar. Sunshine, I don't need warmth, just need to think about you no more. So bring on the darkness, bring on the black. The day without you.
That was such great music by Tyler Walker. He's been a part of the Stampede over the years, and we are truly thankful to have him a part of the Shoebox Parade.
So many great artists entrenched and synonymous with the Greeley Stampede, but make sure you check out iTunes and Spotify for the latest from Tyler Walker and all of his great music.
Now let's continue with our parade and see more of our floats from our community.
Let's do it! It looks like there's more floats headed this way. This one entitled Firework Bonanza, submitted by Griffin S., age 8 of Greeley, Colorado.
It's inspired by the 4th of July fireworks. He used paper, paint, some string, lights, and Legos. He said, "It's my first shoebox float and I think it turned out good. I am very proud of it, and you should be very proud of it. I think it turned out amazing."
This is personally one of my favorites that we've seen so far, but 4th of July fireworks will be going on still at the Stampede, so we'll be able to check those out as well. This next float, American School, submitted by Nora Logue, age 7, from Greeley as well.
Nora's inspiration for this float was how much she misses her school, Tozer Elementary. Features a bus going down the street and taking kids to school. Used a shoebox, construction paper, markers, glue, an old school bus toy, USA pencils to make the fence, and little statues to represent Nora and her dog Bramley. Well, I sure miss school too, and I hope you all are able to get back to school this fall.
Let's go to this next one here, Pokemon Party. This from Elliott Park. He's an 11-year-old out of Fort Collins and clearly a Pokemon fan.
He said, "I was playing a Pokemon game when I became inspired to create this float for a Pokemon 4th of July party with my stuffies." He said he used tinfoil, tape, USA napkins, flag toothpicks, a plastic plate, toilet paper tubes, stuffed animals, Pokemon ball, and scrapbook paper. I think this is a Pokemon float for sure.
This next float is entitled Locally Grown in Greeley from Morgan, who lives in Greeley. She says, "One thing I've always admired about Greeley is how it is largely an agricultural town. It seems like everywhere I go in town, I meet farmers, ranchers, or cowboys. I meet families who have been farming for generations and whose grandparents helped build and grow our home. The traditions run deep in our community due to the agricultural lifestyle, and it makes me proud. The building on the top right is a restaurant, and I wanted to give it a farm-to-table type of feel. The materials used include birdhouses, stickers, construction paper, tongue depressors, and children's toys." Well, there's no doubt about it, Greeley is growing. This next one symbolizing that, Greeley then and now. This from Andrea P. from Greeley.
Andre was inspired by our historical first ever virtual parade. Raised in Greeley and thought we should revisit the history of the town and the state of Colorado. He used flags, canvas, toothpicks, ribbon, glitter paper, printed photos of historical buildings and previous governors, and fake flowers. I think this is a great representation of our history of Greeley and the state of Colorado.
This next float goes to show you that you don't have to be from Colorado to enjoy the Greeley Stampede. America the Beautiful, submitted by Catherine from Hutchinson, Kansas.
America is beautiful, and each one of us is unique, and we should all come together to be USA strong. Flags, people, paper, red, white, and blue embellishments were used to make this float, and I have to say, after seeing this float, America truly is beautiful.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I am so impressed with these floats so far. I love seeing the creativity of our community. So I have to ask, are you and Bucky enjoying the parade so far?
I'm having a blast, but Bucky is still nowhere to be seen. If you see Bucky, please let us know in the comments so we can track that sneaky guy down. For now, let's get our groove back on with a dance performance by the University Palms team.
Man, what a performance. I think by the end of the parade, I may, just maybe, be as good of a dancer as you, Haley.
Well, it's nice to have dreams.
You gotta keep it alive.
But why don't we take a look at some more floats while you practice?
Sounds good to me.
Let freedom ring with this next float, Freedom, submitted by Wealth Community Credit Union.
We are celebrating the fabulous freedoms we all enjoy, but also celebrating Wealth Community Credit Union's offer to enjoy freedom from high loan rates. Fabric, paint, glue, and printed photos, that's all it took to put this thing together. It turned into a real team building experience. We're going to show it on our lobby for the month of July as well.
Moving down the line, we have Harry's First 4th of July, submitted by Amelia G., age 9, from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Harry Potter never had a 4th of July, so what better way to experience it than from a float at the Stampede. I love the 4th of July, and Harry Potter, who has fun to put them together, said Amelia. Made with napkins, Legos, umbrella toothpicks, a fan, and necklace. I think she killed it, or Avada Kedavra, this float.
We are saying hats off to the 4th of July with this next float, submitted by Janice D. from Greeley, Colorado.
She says after being involved in the Stampede in various ways and attending the Greeley Stampede for over 50 years, she wanted to tip her hat to all the cowboys and everyone involved in the Stampede. Made with, well, you guessed it, a hat, wrapping paper, and markers.
Moving down the line in our patriotic floats, we are camping in the land of the free, submitted by the Great Outdoors RV.
At the Great Outdoors RV, we pride ourselves in working together to accomplish a goal, which was inspired by the unity represented underneath that great American flag. Whether it be with a customer or as a team, we are here for this country and this community. We had a fun time finding materials around the shop and our homes to create this beauty. A few things we found were AstroTurf, paint, rocks, sticks, metal camper with lights, paper, and glue, Expo markers, sander, shoebox, foam filler. They went all out on this. They also want to say visit their new location opening on Monday, July 6th in West Greeley at 11521 21st Street.
Now this makes me want to kick out in that great outdoors.
Our next award goes to the Most Patriotic Float, sponsored by Pepsi.
Hey Greeley Stampede, Shoebox Parade contestants and viewers, happy 4th of July from Pepsi.
Pepsi is a proud sponsor of the 4th of July Shoebox Parade. We have the privilege to recognize the Red, White, and You Patriotic Award. On behalf of Pepsi, the winner is...
A salute to our veterans, submitted by the Vincent and Barrios family.
This float was created by a group of cousins ranging in age from 4 all the way to 15. They've even sent in a picture of the family working on their float. They say, we wanted to show how proud we are of those who have fought for the freedoms that we enjoy today to celebrate our country. This was made with a shoebox, construction paper, toilet paper roll, stickers, hot glue, a cupcake holder, popcorn boxes, Army and Revolutionary War figures. Congratulations to the Benson and Barrios family.
I'm Staff Sergeant Michael Seaman from Wellington, Colorado. I'm currently deployed to Southwest Asia, and I would like to wish everybody in the U.S. a happy Independence Day and stay safe.
Well, here comes some more wonderful floats. This one, Watch the Wonder, submitted by Haley G, age 11, from Greeley.
She says, our family loves the excitement and wonder of watching the fireworks every 4th of July. It's made with patriotic fabric, cardboard fireworks with glitter paint, hand-painted clay people in picnic basket, clay flowers, and an American flag.
I love this one. Laying down, watching the fireworks is always something everybody can relate to. This next one, Flowers, Flags, and Freedom, submitted by First Farm Bank.
Sunflowers are often known for their durability. Our inspiration came not only from our name and the atmosphere we've created in our branches, but our commitment to Greeley and the surrounding communities for the long haul. In good financial times and bad, First Farm Bank is here to provide the financial support you need. Made with banker boxes, paper money, a stuffed piggy bank, framed chalkboard, and lots of sunflowers and flags. They even use a real antique John Deere wagon. First Farm Bank is a full-service community bank excited to serve all types of customers, not just those involved in agriculture. Now, I want that float to go by real slow so I can grab some of that money out of the wagon.
Haley, they did say it was paper money, so maybe not get too excited about it. I know. Let's go now to Gojo's Sports and Print Shop. Gojo's Sports and Print Shop in Greeley.
Inspired by how much everyone loves and misses baseball. I have to agree with that one there. Made with softballs, lots of hot glue, Elsa, and a shoebox.
Sounds like there is good news though. The Rockies and the baseball could be back before too long. This next one, Patriotic Shaw Sheen Spirit, submitted by Harley A, age 10, from Greeley.
Harley loves and takes so much pride in her school and loves the 4th of July, so it just came natural for her to combine the two. Canvas, flags, toothpicks, ribbon, glitter paper, printed photos, Shaw Sheen Elementary name cut from one of her field day t-shirts, and flowers were used to make this elementary school pride float.
Way to go, Harley. We had to show some school pride. This next one, All Roads Lead Home to Greeley, submitted by Becky P. from Greeley.
She says she loves the patriotism that the Greeley Stampede has always instilled in everything. She said she had a set of salt and pepper shakers that she thought would be fun to use. And she just used craft supplies that she had on hand. Well, I think it turned out phenomenal.
Well, Haley, how about these floats so far? That last group made me feel extra patriotic. I had to get a little bit more in the spirit.
Well, I have to say I am obsessed with your outfits, and I'm getting in the patriotic spirit myself, and we have so much more to see. Isn't that right, Nick?
That's right. We are about halfway through the parade, and I still haven't found Bucky. I can't believe he's missing this. Here to help us bring some true parade spirit is the All-City Marching Band, which includes students from Greeley West and Greeley Central High Schools. I think I see them.
performance was incredible. Kind of like these floats, they're headed your way. Who's that coming down the parade route? Oh, it's Greeley Stampede General Chairman Chad Sanger. His truck and trailer were provided and decorated by Julie from Gill, Colorado, who used retro toys, sparkly garland, and printed miniature banners.
I gotta say, this next float is probably one of my favorites. It's called Rodeo, submitted by Great Western Bank.
Great Western Bank is proud to be a sponsor for this great tradition. We will miss attending the rodeo and other events this year, as we all will. This started with a box and covered it with a green bandana, raided the toy box and found rodeo toys, added Stampede logo to the barrels, fences made from a plant stake and wire, and I do agree with you, Haley, this is up there for me as well.
And this next one is Making Me Hungry, Barbecue Home, submitted by the Dugout Barbecue in Greeley, Colorado.
Opened in 1986, the Dugout began as a dive bar and has evolved into an updated and modern barbecue restaurant and bar. If you haven't been since your old college days, come back in and check us out. Our floats pay tribute to our restaurant, smoker, and bar. From the beautiful flooring, the long bar top, the well-placed TVs, perfect for watching your favorite sports when they come back on, and the smoker out back, the red box on the right of the float, in case you were wondering. They included beer bottles, barbecue jar and signs, and a copy of the font of our takeout menu front and center.
T-Mobile says we're with you with this next float.
We are inspired by the community coming together and are committed to keeping you closely connected with the ones you love, no matter the distance you are apart. The float is mostly constructed from cardboard and construction paper, and the people on the stage are finger puppets.
This next float is a superhero virtual run, submitted by Life Stories Child and Family Advocates.
We love superheroes. While we need to be apart this year, we can still fight child abuse together. Join us for this year's virtual superhero event presented by Auto Collision Specialists. Sign up for one of 4 distances or one of our new summer challenges. Then run or walk your distance anytime, anywhere. Upload your results and download your printable finisher certificate. Every child needs a hero, but abused children need superheroes. Which superhero will you be? This was made of plastic table runners, superhero blow-up figure, medals, mask, banners, and signage.
This next float coming down the line is hashtag Big Stampede Moment, submitted by iHeartMedia.
iHeartMedia is a proud partner of the Greeley Stampede. Stampede season is our favorite time of the year and a tradition for many of us. Our float symbolizes our love for our great nation and the listeners we reach each and every day. Materials used are from the 2019 Stampede season, along with patriotic materials in our craft box. It was important to us to showcase our whole team because this is a parade many of us have grown up with and have also marched for many years.
And I think it's safe to say that the iHeartRadio sure does love the Greeley Stampede and the 4th of July. I'm having so much fun here at the Shoebox Parade, and it looks like Nick has another musical group up for us.
I sure do, Haley. Please join me in welcoming Pomegranate Migraine to the parade.
Hey guys, we're Pomegranate Migraine, and we're doing a medley of some of our favorite pick-me-up songs. Let's go! About the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up.
Haley, I'm getting to use some of these new dance moves. Put them to use here.
You're getting there, but these floats are already here, so let's move on.
This next set of floats starts off with a bang with Lucha Libre, submitted by Luna's Tacos and Tequila.
If you've enjoyed either of their dining areas at Luno's Tacos and Tequila, you've likely noticed their homage to the great luchadors of years past. Their float is inspired by the excitement and allure of this unique sport. They pride themselves on being different and offering an exciting and unique dining experience, so they figured this would be the right time to tie it in. For their submission, they used paint, tissue paper, a couple action figures, candles for the ring, and some miniature cacti. Their float accidentally melted the day before submission, so due to that, they had to do some last-minute repairs, but they're happy with how it turned out. I can't even tell they had any issues, can you?
Right, and my question is how many shots of that tequila did they have before they're like, you know what we should do for this? We're gonna do this. I don't know, it worked out for them, so that is Lucha Libre. Let's go on to this next one. Changing the world, one child and one community at a time, submitted by Kiwanis Club and Satellite Group of Greeley.
Members of Kiwanis, whether they are adults, adults with disabilities, college students, high school, middle school, or elementary students, work to make their community better. Kiwanis Club of Greeley celebrates 90 years strong, connecting with kids in their community through Kids Builders Club, Key Club, and Circle K. Watch for Stars of Tomorrow, diaper drives, Project Night Night, Bed in a Bag events, and Kiwanis Club of Greeley, improving the world one child and one community at a time. To join, go to their website at www.greeleykiwanis.org.
Let's go on to Landon and the legendary Longhorns. It sounds like a short novel, and I will say before, this is submitted by the Dylan Rush family, by the way, I will say this takes home the most adorable award.
I have to agree with that one. Landon is 5 months old and comes from 4 generations of cattlemen and women. He and his family especially enjoy seeing the Longhorns lead the Greeley Stampede Parade and Daily Parade in Island Grove Park before each rodeo performance. Many members of his family are retired military, so it was important to him to honor them by having his horse, Lariat, wear the red, white, and blue too. They used what they had in their craft box. The horse head and hind end are pillows and spray paint. The saddle, bridle, shafts, and box stand are leftover fabric from making their daughter's horse show clothing, as are the conchos. The stars and stripes is an old piece of bunting, and Landon's boots on the added legs are his grandpa Pop's toddler boots. He's also wearing one of his mommy's old hats. The Longhorns are from his barnyard full of stuffed animal toys.
This next one, as we move on, is simply entitled America, submitted by Levi S., age 5.5, from Evans.
Levi loves red, white, and blue and is very proud to be an American. In preschool, he learned about the flag and loved songs about the USA. I'd have to say I'm a pretty proud American myself, Levi. Made with a cardboard box, patriotic stickers, and some red, white, and blue decor. Now, I think this float is pretty patriotic.
Let's go now to Allied Peds for kids with special needs, submitted by Allied Pediatric Specialists.
July 4th, 2020 is special this year thanks to COVID. Similarly, kids with autism and learning disabilities have special needs, and each year we learn how to better help and compensate for these differences. Made with a shoebox, construction paper, tissue paper, fake grass, popsicle sticks, bows, and a toy wagon to create this float. Allied Pediatric Specialist is looking forward to sponsoring the Greeley Stampede and having our 3rd annual Special Needs Children's Day Carnival in 2021.
This parade is obviously about celebrating our independence, but it's also about celebrating our community. Let's send it now to Nick Kenny to introduce our next award, the My Greeley Award.
You're right, Tanner. This parade is for the community, and the next winner has the float that best represents our community and everything it has to offer. Here to help us present this award is our sponsor, TBK Bank.
Happy Independence Day, everyone. I'm Hector, and this is Logan from TBK Bank, and we are proud to partner with the Greeley Stampede to sponsor the My Greeley Award to the float that best represents the Greeley community.
We know summer looks a bit different this year, but we here at TBK Bank want to help you make the most of it, whether you're hitting the trails or just spending the time in your own backyard. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit tbkbank.com to get on the trail to a better financial future.
Congratulations to this year's winner.
And the winner is...
Welcome to Greeley, Who We Are and More, submitted by the Colorado Model Railroad Museum in Greeley.
Inspired what the CMRM Greeley and the larger Weld County community represents the CMRM's Youth Leadership Council from District 6 and Weld County RE1 school district students. This float was made with a shoebox, model trains, cardboard, paint, plastic dinosaurs, paper mache, Legos, glue, model trees, and more. The flags represent those who have settled in Greeley since its founding 150 years ago. Mountains and trees represent a love and appreciation for nature. The mural is a recreation of the artwork on the side of the museum and represents Greeley's rich creative community. The people represent the diversity of the professions, culture, and nations of our community.
I strongly recommend, if you haven't checked out the Colorado Model Railroad Museum, that you do so, because they put on a great exhibit. And congrats again on winning.
Hi, I'm Tech Sergeant Blue from Wellington, Colorado. I'm currently deployed in Southwest Asia. I just wanted to wish everyone back home a happy Independence Day.
There's some more floats headed this way.
Here's to our heroes, submitted by UC Health.
UC Health, Greeley Hospital, and UC Health Northern Colorado Foundation are proud to serve our community in these challenging times. Your support for our healthcare workers over the past several months has meant the world to us. We thank our healthcare heroes, and we thank you. We use tinsel, grass, Legos, Matchbox cars, paper, plastic, and floral picks.
This next one is Alpaca Box, submitted by Living Grace, OCC Crazies, Greeley, Colorado.
The OCC Crazies fell in love with the idea that we could serve as international missionaries without having to leave Greeley. To us, it has become a year-round project of making and purchasing items to fill a shoebox for the National Collection Week in November. Their float represents items that can be packed in a shoebox and sent to underprivileged children around the world. Some are handmade by members of their group. School supplies, hygiene items, and fun items are always included in the boxes that they pack. And I'm always a sucker for puns. As you can see on there, Alpaca Box. Will you? I love it, Haley. I love it.
Well, the force be with you on this next one. Star Wars The Float, submitted by Chase F, age 7, from Greeley, Colorado.
This is obviously inspired by a love of all things Star Wars. They used boxes, paper, markers, paint, toys, and Q-tips. Kudos to Chase for taking the time and getting this thing put together.
Coming down the line, we have Cattle Barons Ball at Home, submitted by Cattle Barons Ball, American Cancer Society.
For 28 years, the Cattle Barons Ball has been one of Northern Colorado's premier fundraising events. Even though we won't be able to gather in person this year, they invite you to participate in Cattle Barons Ball at Home 2020 to raise funds for the fight against cancer through an online auction and program, entertainment, and party at your home. Cancer won't stop, so neither will we. Made with a Skechers shoebox, colored file folders, colored printer paper, American flags, patriotic trim paper and stars, patriotic boot candle, small house, popsicle sticks for CBB banner to stand, hay bales, cowboy hat, and Bucky, of course. Maybe Nick needs to look right here. I don't think that's actually the real Bucky, but the Greeley Stampede mascot. Yes, all the materials were in their home.
This next vote is Greeley Shoebox Parade at Roger and Margaret's house, submitted by Roger and Margaret from Greeley, Colorado.
Roger and Margaret say we are Surrealist mixed media. They found objects around their house. They live in a very old house, much like the one seen on the float. Roger is the life of the party extrovert, and Margaret is the quiet introvert. When we entertain, our guests frequently wind up at the kitchen counter watching Roger prepare a culinary delight. The shoebox, of course, is what they use, waistband, and a hem from lady skirt, recycled toys, and toy parts. Thrift store paper mache, clown, wire cutout, paper images, and paint.
Do you think Nick has had any luck finding Bucky?
Man, I sure hope so. That guy's been looking all over the place. There's only so many places he can hide. Nick, did you find him?
Still no sign of Bucky, guys. I thought I spotted him for a moment, but it was just the balloon float from Merrymakers. Well, while I keep looking for him, enjoy our next performance by Jesse Cornett.
Got tattoos not you. Sometimes I drink, sometimes I smoke, different kind of chain. Got steel toes, Lord knows I do what it takes. When what it takes ain't good enough, shit gets in my way. When I can't do it on my own, give me a beer so I can have some fun. Steal a cop car on the run, hit the D's, jump in the van, party all night with the band. Pick up the boys, pay the price, jump up on fire and beat dead twice. But say, way too young, give me a beer, yeah. Got 6 strings and 1 pit, so like a broken heart. Some neon lights, a smoke pit bar, show me where to start. When I won't sing the bright soul, but I'm too drunk to sing my own. Give me a beer so I can have some fun. Steal a cop car on the run, hit the disc, jump in the van, party all night with the band. Pick up the boys, pay the price, jump on fire and beat dead twice. Say I ain't that fun. Give me a beer can.
We have so many more community floats coming our way, Tanner. What do you think so far?
I'm blown away with the entries we've seen already. I can promise you that if I had attempted to put one of these together, it would not have turned out nearly as good as the ones that we've seen so far. I'm excited. Let's get to it.
Continuing with our Shoebox Parade, we are moving on to Be an American Worth Fighting For, submitted by wreaths across America at Lynn Grove.
Each year, we seek sponsors of evergreen wreaths to be placed on a veteran's grave at Lynn Grove Cemetery in Greeley, Colorado. This year, our ceremony is Saturday, December 19th, 2020 at 10 a.m. They used a cardboard box, a table runner, tape, string pins, skewers, printed paper, miniature American flags, as you can see on there, ribbon, and old Christmas decoration greenery. They have been using and placing evergreen wreaths at Lynn Grove Cemetery since 2014. Each year, folks who attend the ceremony also help place over 1,600 wreaths on veterans' graves throughout the cemetery. This year, Wreaths Across America will have this program in over 3,500 cemeteries across the nation, and we hope to place 2.5 million wreaths on Saturday, December 19th.
Our next 2 floats come from Mackenzie and Isabel from Greeley, Colorado. They chose to focus their floats on their favorite element of the Greeley Stampede.
Mackenzie, age 7, says her favorite part of the Greeley Stampede is the petting zoo. Quote, I love all of the animals, feeding them and riding the pony. Mackenzie made her float using a shoebox, a patriotic bandana, and some of her farm toys. She says, I really miss the Stampede, but I'm so happy I can make a float this year. Isabel, who is age 13, dedicated her float to all of the food at the Greeley Stampede. My favorite part of the Stampede is the delicious food. I wanted to create a float that showcased something I look forward to all year. Me too, Isabel, me too. Made with their shoebox, a patriotic banner as well, and her sister's toys. They used fluffy slime and Play-Doh to make some of the food. The whole float is pulled by a mini food truck.
Moving on from our carnival favorite food float, we are thanking our heroes with this next one, Thank You Heroes, submitted by Samantha W., age 15 from Greeley, Colorado.
Samantha wanted to recognize local heroes in our community, made with balloons to represent the clouds, obviously, streamers, and an Army action hero. Well done on this. It's simple, but I really do enjoy it.
I have to agree with this next float, There's No Place Like Home, submitted by the Bridge Assisted Living at Greeley, Colorado.
There Is No Place Like Home was an easy match for the float as it embodies the true spirit of the Bridge Assisted Living at Greeley. We are the caregivers, so family we family. They obviously used 2 shoe boxes, red, white, and blue tissue paper, and creativity to get this float on the way. At the Bridge at Greeley, it's all about choices, and we work to ensure that each resident has the freedom to maintain a vibrant, active lifestyle. Our community offers assisted living in comfortable surroundings, and our associates are committed to 5-star quality in all areas. From the service in our elegant dining room to our weekly housekeeping and a variety of daily activities, call them for a personal tour.
We have seen some amazing floats so far. This next award goes to the float that is the most entertaining and creative. Here to help us present this award, well, not Bucky, obviously, but our Spotlight Award sponsor, the Greeley Area Realtors Association.
Happy 4th of July to everyone out there. My name is Brad Inholson with the Greeley Area Realtor Association. We're here to help build your American dream. Today we are very excited to help announce the Spirit Award. And today's winner is...
the Russell Family 2020 Parade, submitted by the Russell family from Greeley, Colorado.
Look, this is just simply incredible, and I think the name says it all, the Russell Family 2020 Parade. There is a long story here talking about how this family has been going to this 4th of July parade every year since they were babies, and it shows. You can see almost every aspect of the parade. It very much could have just played this, and it would have been just like the Greeley Stampede parades.
Here's what I tell everyone. I was born by God's dear grace in an extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. It's a big old land with countless dreams, and happiness ain't out of reach. Hard work pays off the way it should. Yeah, I've seen enough to know that we've got it good, where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly.
Nick, now I know you can't find Bucky, but do you have any more musical guests for us to enjoy?
Just for you, Tanner. Please welcome to the Shoebox Parade, the digital venue with an instrumental version of Peaches by the Presidents of the United States of America.
With our parade, and it looks like we have some more balloon floats heading our way from Merrymakers.
Well, let's get this kicked off with Ames Community College with locations in Greeley, Winthrop, Loveland, and Fort Lupton.
Congratulations to the 2020 Ames Community College graduates. They are so proud to recognize and honor the success of their students, and they wish them the best of luck on their next venture. Made with Artie the Aardvark bobblehead, Ames Community College flag, graduation celebration sentiments to help make this beautiful float.
This next float is Frontline Heroes, submitted by Morgan M. from Greeley. The men and women who work in frontline positions are everyday heroes who inspire others and keep our community safe. They are the hardworking individuals who allow each of us the freedoms we enjoy in our daily lives. This float is especially dedicated to those individuals who are risking their lives and or are directly saving lives every single day. The barbed wire is at the front of the float, and the heroes are standing at a line in front of a fence that leads to a community behind them. They are the ones who choose to walk the line and to serve and protect us, and we are grateful for their service. The materials used include a birdhouse, barbed wire, stickers, construction paper, tug compressors, and a flag. This next one is the red, white, and blue cheer team, submitted by Lily, age 9, from LaSalle.
Inspired by cheerleaders during the 4th of July parade, and this float was made with Barbies and Shoebox. Can we say, let's go Barbie?
Let's get this party rolling with Party Rockin' in the USA, submitted by Bella P., age 11, from LaSalle.
Inspired by the Merry Mixers dancing on their parade float, made with Barbies, suckers, and lots of hot glue. Used her brother's toy tractor to pull the float. Now that's a nice brother to let her use that toy.
Not a lot needed for this one. This one is entitled America, submitted by Braxton, age 7, and Dax, age 11, from Greeley.
They are thankful for military people who risk getting hurt just to keep us safe. They had so much fun making this float. For their float, they used pine wood, derby car, an American flag, an action figure, and markers and paper.
Our next award is the A+ Award, sponsored by Excel Energy. This award is given to the best student entry and includes a $500 donation to the winner's school. Here's Excel Energy to help us present this award.
Hi, my name is Lucas McConnell and I'm part of the Excel Energy team. I'd like to wish everyone a safe and happy 4th of July. As you know, Excel Energy is your local Colorado electric and gas utility. Excel Energy is proud to sponsor the A+ Award that is awarded to the best student-made parade entry. Here is this year's winner.
And the winner is...
Chapel Pride and 911 Heroes, submitted by Kately, age 11, and Cameron, age 9.
Kaylee and Cameron say that they play the flute at Chapel and they love their band at their school. Go Cheetahs! The 911 Heroes is dedicated to her little brother. He broke his arm and had to be taken to a hospital by an ambulance. And she wants to thank the people who helped them when they were sick and hurt, and they know that they are the true heroes. Chapel Pride was made with photo boxes, scrapbook paper, peg people, cheetah toy, toothpicks, Sharpies, and a lot of sprinkles.
This is Major Donnie Salamone from Castle Rock, Colorado, deployed in Southwest Asia, wishing you guys a happy 4th of July.
Moving along in our parade route, we have Gold Spurs honoring those who serve, submitted by the Greeley Stampede Gold Spurs.
Those who serve our country are the greatest asset to our nation. Our committee chair, Jackie's stepdaughter, just left the Air Force, and we wanted to show our support to her, her family, and all those who serve. We also wanted to show our Western heritage by using the handmade buckboard. An antique hand-carved miniature buckboard and horses from Rhonda Donahue's great-grandfather, Hey Americana plaque, a little elbow grease, and a lot of love came out with this wonderful float.
Our next series of floats comes from a family who created their floats with paint, cardboard boxes, and a lot of creativity.
This one is Krista Lay's beautiful Colorado mountains. She says that she has always loved how people take pictures of the Colorado mountains with the Colorado flag in the background. She wanted to express this in a picture and thought the Shoebox Parade was the perfect opportunity for everyone to see her picture. This next one comes from Carolyn Graves. The title of it, Sun Setting on the Colorado Mountains. The sun setting on the Colorado Mountains is one of the most beautiful scenes you will ever see in your lifetime. Hard to say I disagree. Melinda Lay, we stand as one. In the trying times that we face today, we all need to remember that we need to stand together as one. She is a veteran of the Army along with many other family members who are veterans in other branches of service. I am thankful to live in a country as great as the USA, she says. Thank you so much for your service. Courtney Lay, one universe and one big galaxy. She says she's kind of obsessed about our galaxy and planets and if life as we know it exists somewhere else. It would be amazing to be able to take a trip to Neptune and see all of the icicles.
And here comes a trio of floats from the Watata family of Greeley, Colorado. These floats were made by Dylan, age 4, Elin, age 8, and Gavin, age 10.
The first one, parading in Greeley. I look forward to watching the Stampede Parade every year. I include different aspects of Stampede, including music and horses. The Lego parade scene shows Homer Simpson jumping the fence when he sees Maggie on the truck. The police are leading the parade while Post Malone is playing music on the semi-trailer. The Pooper Scooper is following the horses, ending with the Car Club.
Now that is a creative float.
Rodeo horses. The horses are my favorite part of the Stampede. McAuliffe and me, my friends, are holding signs to represent our positive behavior roles of the Silver Falcons. Our principal, Mr. Peterson, is also on the float.
Now I have to ask, have you spotted your favorite float yet?
I've got some maybe up there, but I really cannot choose with so many great entries. I have an idea and I want to see if Nick agrees. Nick, what do you think about a fan favorite winner after the parade's done?
Absolutely. After the parade, visit the Shoebox Parade photo album on the Greeley Stampede Facebook page and like your favorites. The photo with the most likes by July 10th will be awarded the Shields All Pro Award, which includes a $250 gift card complete with an exclusive shopping spree with the Shields experts to get you the gear you want.
Hi, here at Shields. Shields is Colorado's largest selection of sporting goods and outdoor gear. We are really excited to sponsor the winners of today, as well as the Fan Favorite Award, so make sure to vote for your favorite. The winner will receive a $250 Shields shopping experience.
Be sure to check out the photo album after the parade to vote for your favorite community float. Voting will open July 10th.
Well, it looks like we've got our last floats headed up. Let's go take a look. Haley, here come our final set of floats here, starting with Heroes All Around Us. The Pile Girls, ages 9 and 12, from LaSalle.
The Pile Girls said, we have so many members in our community that work really hard to serve our country, and we are so thankful for them and their efforts. They use boxes, jewelry, and our little brother's toys to show their appreciation for our heroes. They support our local heroes, EMTs, fire department, police, medical workers, military, and everyone in between.
This next one is Welcome to Greeley, submitted by Reagan W., age 14 of Greeley.
Reagan says her float was inspired by the great community they live and have in Greeley. Paint, paper, Easter eggs, paper mache, tissues, mason jar lid, toothpicks, wire, and little animals were used to make this creative float. The pond lake has real water in it, and the mountains are meant to represent Pikes Peak.
This next float is Stars and Stripes, submitted by Anna G., age 11, from Greeley.
We go to the Stampede Parade every year, says Anna, and we really wanted to go this year. I decided to make a patriotic float so I wouldn't feel so sad about missing the parade. Well, that's a good way to handle this year's Greeley Stampede. To hold up the fireworks, she used copper wire. The fireworks are made of ribbon, and the outside of the float is covered with crepe paper and puff balls. I painted the flag with acrylic paint, and the stars are sequins. The float animals are named Blackberry and Berry, and they sure are enjoying their ride.
This last one here is entitled A Western Tradition, submitted by the Leos family out of Greeley.
I have to say, this one looks pretty good. They are missing their favorite community event this year due to health and safety reasons, so they thought they would commemorate and celebrate the Greeley Stampede through the Shoebox Parade. And they celebrate our nation's independence and honor our community, tradition, and Western heritage. This float was made with Amazon box, wrapping paper, paper plates, hot glue, tape, printer for graphics, toothpicks, and her daughter's horses, Disney princess for the rodeo queens, and her toy ranch fencing. And I have to say, that's great that they included those rodeo queens.
It looks like you out there, Haley. It really does. Look at
I
that,
see
leading the
that
way
one
up
out
there.
there.
I like it. Well done by the Leos family. Thank you for your submission. Here comes the last float of the day. This float features a paper mache Bucky and is pulled by a GMC toy truck courtesy of HG Toys. Walking along the float are members of the Greeley Stampede staff and their families.
What a great parade, with amazing people helping put this on. One of those individuals is the Greeley Stampede General Manager, Justin Watata. Here's Justin with a few words.
Thank you for watching the Greeley Stampede Shoebox Parade. It is definitely a bummer to not have our traditional Independence Day parade today, but it is great to see how creative and supportive our community is with this new virtual parade. Plans are already underway for the 99th Annual Greeley Stampede in 2021. Next year event will be our best event yet, as we know everyone will be ready to celebrate. On behalf of the Stampede Committee, volunteers and staff, have a safe and happy Independence Day.
We want to remind you to vote for your favorite community float. Voting will stay open until July 10th.
We also want to say thanks to some of the sponsors that made the first ever Greeley Stampede Shoebox Parade happen. Greeley Area Realtors Association, Shields, TBK Bank, Pepsi, XL Energy, and Banner Health.
So don't forget to vote.
Thank you, Nick, for joining us for the Shoebox Parade today. Well, did you ever find Bucky?
I finally found him! He was apparently looking for his lucky belt this whole time. Glad to finally have you here, Bucky. And thank you guys for having me be a part of this wonderful parade. Happy Independence Day, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us today for the first ever Greeley Stampede Shoebox Parade. I'm Tanner Schmidt with KFKA. Haley, thanks for putting up with me. I hope we saw some really great stuff out there today. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yes, and I had so much fun with you all enjoying this year's first Shoebox Parade. And Tanner, you might have to still work on those dance moves, but we sure had a great time spending this 4th of July with you all today. So with that being said,
Happy Independence Day!